On October 20th, 2022, Konami blessed us with a trailer for Silent Hill 2 Remake. My initial reaction was like... However, after watching the trailer, I was like... Do what you're gonna do.
For many Bluebird team members, Silent Hill is the title which made them fall in love in horror games.
And then came the great reveal: the remake was being developed by Bluebird team. Their games often feature less combat than the Swiss Army in World War II. On the bright side, the original creator, Masahiro Ito, is involved in the project. But wait, Mr. Ito didn't want to work on the remake, but decided to cooperate to help save the project. Oh no, we're so off to a bad start.
Konami.
What are you doing?
Fair enough, Akira Yamaoka was down, but the man is down for everything, and let's be honest, the memes were great. The reveal trailer gave us a chance to see a somewhat constipated James Sunderland once again traversing the gloomy town of Silent Hill. Sure, the trailer had its moments, the fog looked good, and the monster design was promising, at least based on what we saw. However, the faces seemed a bit off, and the news that the Bluebird team would be developing the remake triggered a strong fan reaction. And it's not that Bluebird team is incapable of making a good game, they've created some decent horror walking simulators. Their games are somewhat lackluster, not nearly profound enough to even scratch the surface of the stratosphere that is Silent Hill 2.
Or not.
Do I look like your remake?
Fans were mostly concerned about the combat in the remake, as the original's combat was clunky and lackluster. Bluebird team, known for their focus on puzzles and exploration rather than combat, left fans worried about how this aspect would be handled. To address these concerns, Konami aimed to reassure us that the combat in Silent Hill 2 would remain as atrocious as ever. Enter the combat reveal trailer. The infamous combat reveal trailer, which lasted barely 2 minutes, showcased James still moving with an awkward gait as if he were casually strolling to the post office. Additionally, the trailer featured quick-time events reminiscent of the poorly received Silent Hill Homecoming. The gunfire sounded more like the Needler from Halo with a high-pitched pew-pew-pew effect. The nurses now moving and jumping with seemingly military precision, and the chaotic red and green overlays were distracting and poorly executed. The overall reception was negative, with some fans already dubbing it Silent Hill Homecoming 2. As if the things weren't bad enough, the communication between Bluebird team and the fans was murkier than the town of Silent Hill itself. Fans attempted to reach out to the studio for updates on the remake, only to receive a blunt response that it was Konami's responsibility to handle communication. Bluebird team then released a press statement PNG confirming that they were working hard on the game and that development was progressing smoothly and on schedule. They concluded the statement with, "However, we kindly ask for a bit more patience. Once Konami, as the game publisher, shares more information, we're confident that the wait will be worthwhile." It was a bit generic, but at least it was something. It was the release date trailer that butchered Angela Orozco and gave birth to hundreds of memes. I personally appreciated the original Angela's delivery of the "maybe" line when James asked if the town was dangerous.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
That single, "maybe," was shrouded in mystery and carried a gravitas akin to Norma Desmond's line in Sunset Boulevard. In contrast, the new Angela's delivery sounded strained, as if she had woken up with a sore throat.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
Fans took to the internet to critique her appearance, with some saying she looked like she had been battling Chinese hornets the night before. I'm not saying that the trailer was bad, but the comment section was more fun than the trailer itself. And one of my favorites was the comment, "I see that town, Burger Town." It was around this time the Bloober Team CEO publicly appealed to fans, asking them to give the studio a chance. And it seems the studio took the feedback to heart and started listening to the fans. The very next trailer, the gameplay trailer, showed significant improvements, indicating that Bloober Team was responding to its audience. The gunshots sounded much better, no longer resembling a squirt gun. The voice acting also improved considerably compared to previous previews. Although the animations were still somewhat stiff, they were more varied, including crawling and crouch walking. The nurse's standing animation was particularly unsettling. Also, the James's jaw movements were insane. Also, there was a brief moment where James smashes a car window and you can see a pyramid head shadow, though this could have been a glitch. The fans began to change their perception of the game, with the comment section becoming more positive and praising the sound design and visuals. The trailer overall was well received, with excellent lighting and impressive physics effects. While it may not have reached the level of, Alan Wake 2, it didn't need to. And even the stupid blood overlay effect seemed to have been dubbed down a bit, adding to the overall atmosphere. Bloober Team managed to turn the fans' opinion around, shifting from criticism to pre-orders and praise for the trailer. New features and quality of life improvements, such as animated puzzle pickups and James showcasing new weapons, were well received. The monsters also showed improved behavior, navigating obstacles more monsterishly compared to the army nurses in the first trailer.
Going dark.
It was clear that Bloober Team was listening to the fan feedback, and the fans were finally satisfied. Gameplay trailer was followed by a bunch of cast interview videos and development diaries, but fans found these pretty boring and generic. More of a smile for the camera type of a video than an actual love letter to the fans. And I still don't understand how the actress that plays Maria looks more like Maria than the actual Maria in the trailers. I'm still baffled over that.
I'm not your Mary.
The final trailer was a story trailer and felt like a love letter to the fans of the original Silent Hill 2. It was almost a scene-for-scene remake of the original trailer and opening, starting with Maria in the barred cell and transitioning to footage of Mary looking through the window. The scene where James looks in the mirror was fixed, with much-needed shadows added to obscure his eyes. This trailer seemed to shout, "Yeah, we've fixed it." And Eddie was whatever the fuck that is, and they even used a modified version of Promise, just like in the original Silent Hill trailer from 2001. This trailer was everything fans could have hoped for, and then some more. As I'm writing this, my calendar shows October 8th circled with a pen. Remarkably, Bloober Team seems to have dug themselves out of the hole they had created with those hilarious scenes, clunky animations, Angela's unflattering appearance, and James's constipated look. There's still much work to be done, and I doubt the day one release will be flawless. However, with some patches and ongoing attention to community feedback, I'm pretty confident that Silent Hill 2 Remake has the potential to actually be great. Cheer up, beautiful people, this is where you get to make it right.